Alex Hormozi, you know him, the bearded, long-haired, jacked multimillionaire. Alex Hormozi has burst onto many entrepreneur screens over the past 3 years, but don't get me wrong, he's been doing this for ages. All his knowledge, all his marketing expertise have finally graced our eyes. Yet, what makes Alex Hormozi so different? This video is designed to find exactly that. I'm going to be analyzing a video that Alex Hormozi made where he demonstrates his communication style, his unique ability to influence people in their business, and a few things you may have never noticed about him. And why you should listen to me. My name is Tion. I am a communications coach. I help people unlock their confidence, communicate with more competence and clarity so they can make more money and deepen their relationships. If you would like more training below, then click the link in the description and me or my team will reach out to you. Without further ado, let's get started.
If we were to just triple and get to $1 million this year, would you be okay with that? All right, we're gonna make you so much money.
This is Ashley. She runs a personal styling business, and my name.
So I'll give you a background of these type of videos if you're not familiar. Alex Hormozi invites a business owner into his office. He then has the business owner present their financials, their business goals, their struggles, all around 360 overview of the business. Alex then gives his advice. An extremely good idea, yet so simple, but this is a perfect opportunity for me and for us to analyze how he actually gives advice, how he communicates.
Alex Hormozi, and I own acquisition.com, which is a portfolio of companies that makes more money than I will ever need for the rest of my life. And so today, Ashley will be explaining to me her biggest business challenges, and I'm going to try to help her scale her business to $1 million in revenue and beyond.
All right. Hi, I'm Ashley Capps. I'm founder of AC Styles. So we are a professional wardrobe and personal styling service that helps transform our clients' confidence and saves them time. So revenue, we make about $309,000 annually, $130,000.
As well also, the lovely lady, if I see something that she can improve on or something she's done well in her communication style, I will say as well. And one thing I will note is what she did here.
Revenue, we make about $309,000 annually.
Annually, she went up. She done the question inflection. When you're giving numbers, you want to be certain. You want to say the numbers with conviction. So don't say 300,000 annually. Say we make 300,000 annually. Anchor it downwards. And one thing as well I noticed that Alex did, literally as soon as we saw him.
Business to $1 million in revenue and beyond.
All right. Hi, I'm Ashley Capps. I'm founder.
He's not afraid to take up space. It was a playful, charismatic hello, but confident, shy people don't do that. Shy people keep their hands by their side. They keep their hands in. Confident people like Alex, he's not afraid to take up space and be a bit silly.
Of AC Styles. So we are a professional wardrobe and personal styling service that helps transform our clients' confidence and saves them time. So revenue, we make about $309,000 annually, $130,000 in profit. That gives us about 42% in net margins. So we've been in business for about 4 years, and so far we've served over 1,000 clients.
1,000 clients?
Yeah.
How'd you get 1,000 in?
Mirroring. If you've read the book Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss, you know what Alex just did, even if you didn't recognize it until I pointed it out. The lady said 1,000 clients. Alex said 1,000 clients. Mirrored.
4 years.
That's over my whole career.
So the
as a
business has
stylist.
been you've done 1,000 yourself. Awesome, super
Yeah.
cool. So my immediate reaction was she serves luxury clientele and
One thing as well, something that I preached so much, especially with me as well, this applies to me. How you communicate is more than just your words. It's more than just your body language. It's more than your tonality. It's also about how you look. Having your personal style, a unique touch about you. And Alex is a prime example of that. There is nobody in the world let alone in business, that looks like Alex. Can you think of another jacked white man with long hair, a beard? He wears lumberjack shirts. Okay, that's in the general public. Now think of another person like that in business. You're never going to find that. And he has used that to his advantage. Whenever you see even a blink, a sprinkle of Alex's videos, or you hear a certain voice, or you see a clip of a checkered shirt, you know it's Alex. That is powerful. And you can use that to your advantage in the office. Have a certain way. Maybe you always wear polos. You're the polo guy. People notice that about you. So whenever they see polos elsewhere, they think of you. And when they think of you more, they think of you more for opportunities, for promotions. So you can be the polo guy, or you can be the haircut guy. You always keep your haircut. Or you can be the football guy or the business guy. Have a style about you.
A lot of people who serve luxury clientele don't charge enough because they sell out of their own wallet rather than out of the wallet of the person they're serving or the value that they're providing. So that was something that was in the back of my mind. 42.
Love this as well. Alex is a great communicator, and I'm going to talk about this. Two things I'm going to talk about. One I'm going to talk about now. Another I'm going to talk about a bit later. He uses his hands so much. See how he's explaining. I loved it. I really, really love this. I can't get over how much I love this. When you use your hands to explain things, it's so much easier for people to keep track of what you're saying. Bringing your hands in conversations, especially in pitches, when you want to show how you're a problem solver, when you want to show someone how you can get them from A to B, map it out with your hands. Don't be afraid to put your hands on the table and spread them out. Alex does this here amazing. Look, she did that. He said, and you don't have to hear what he's saying when he does that gesture. When I do this gesture, what comes to mind? Progress, movement. Now, when I talk about those things and I add it to the hand gestures, this keeps people engaged 100 times more.
A lot of people who serve luxury clientele don't charge enough because they sell out of their own wallet rather than out of the wallet of the person they're serving or the value that they're providing. So that was something that was in the back of my mind. 42% profit margin, healthy, a little bit.
Listen, this always happens when I do these videos. We're only 1 minute in, and how long's the video? The video is about, what, 10 minutes already. And we're 1 minute in, but there's so much to break down. So one thing as well about Alex, he's extremely knowledgeable in his field. This makes it 1,000 times easier to communicate value. It makes you so much more confident because you know in this situation, this is my domain. You've come to me. I hold the cards in this situation. So if I want to talk a certain way, if I want to put my hands on the table, if I want to take a pause, I will. I'm doing you a favor being here. When you become knowledgeable in your industry and you speak about that and you speak about your industry, this is another way to become a better communicator. Even if you don't do the breathing, you don't do the pausing, you'll naturally become a better communicator because you're more confident. And the way Alex communicates, he communicates because he's an expert and he knows people value what he says.
Bit low given the fact that I figured this was like a solopreneur thing. So I was be curious what the other costs of the business were to make this happen. So who do you help?
Right now, about 50-50 men and women, typically in their 40s all the way to their mid-60s. These are folks that are stay-at-home moms. They could be frequent flyers. They could be going up in their career.
Alex is also very direct. I was actually talking to a friend about this a few days ago. I was reading his book, $100 Million Offers, and we got onto Alex's communication style. And I said that the way Alex speaks very straight to the point. 2 examples. One he did here. He asked a question, so who do you help? Quiet. No following ups, no ums and ahs, so who do you help? Your turn, speak. Alex also communicates Business like a formula. What I mean by this is if you regularly watch Alex Hormozi, you will notice that the way Alex gives advice, he says, if you do X, you will get Y. He says, if you call 500 clients, 50 will book calls. If somebody comes to him with a problem, oh, I can't book enough meetings, or I'm not making enough sales. How many calls have you made? Oh, only like 100. Make 1,000. Very clear, very, very clear. I actually respect that so much about Alex. He communicates so clearly. He literally creates business like a formula. If you're having X problem, do Y. Simple.
Into the C-suite, those that really value their time and really also value having expertise.
So how do you help them?
We transform our clients' fashion, style, and confidence and also help save them time. So we have two different phases in the way that we do things. So onboarding phase 1. So we do a style assessment. So basically we establish baseline with their current style.
So low style, like you look terrible. Like look at the mirror, you look horrible.
Pretty much.
Okay.
We establish baseline and then we show them
Humor. Very important. Humor is so, so important. Advice I give to clients is if you're making a speech, try to put humor in every 2 to 4 minutes. Now, you don't have to be Jimmy Carr or Chris Rock or Kevin Hart. Simply by saying a joke and you laughing at your own joke makes people want to laugh. Simply by smiling makes people want to smile. So don't try to make the crowd cackle in laughter. Just say a quick joke, something cheeky, something funny maybe, something a bit degrading about yourself, but in a funny way, and just laugh about it. That's humor. And Alex did that here. It's not business 24/7. Listen, we're human, and humans like to laugh, like emotion.
where they can go.
Okay.
So once we
breaks up
show
the
them where they
conversation
can
a bit
go,
more.
that's when we go in, we gut the closet, we get rid of everything, and we get them into some new outfits, looking, feeling good. And then from there, that's when we determine, just based on their lifestyle, does it make sense to work together on like a monthly level?
How long have I been recording now? 1 sec. 13 minutes, cool. When I get to 20 minutes, that's, I've only watched 2 minutes of the video. We need to find a better way to do this, because I'm only watching like 5 minutes of the video, but because there's so much to analyze in such little things, I'll need to pause it. But the video is going to be like an hour if I watch the whole thing. When I get to 20
quarterly
minutes,
level. At that point,
done.
we have ongoing styling sessions. We put lookbooks together.
Okay, cool.
And we have like an on-demand service as well that they can text us if like, oh, I got a hot
Fashion
date
emergency,
tonight.
if you will.
Pretty much.
So when you say you show them what the future looks like, is that just like here's a like looks of like other models or something like that, or like?
Putting together a style mood board.
Something he did there. That is his personality, but I tend to not recommend this, is the filler words. He said like about 7 times there.
See, if you will.
Pretty much.
So when you say you show them what the future looks like, is that just like here's a like looks of like other
yeah.
models or something like that, or like?
He did
Putting
that
together a
bit too
style
much. Now, the reason why he did that is because he wants to get an understanding. He's a bit unsure of the person's model, and he's trying to work it out while speaking, which is why he's like trying to buy time to figure it out, and he doesn't want silence, which is why he's adding in the likes while he's figuring it out. I would cut that out. I would just keep quiet and say I'm thinking. Simply say I'm thinking. How does that work? Is it like they do this? Or is it like they do that? See, you can use filler words like that, like a simile, but not when you're trying to think of words to say, to fill the silence.
Mood board. And then we also, prior to that, we say, hey, just based on your complexion, here's the colors that are going to complement you.
Cool.
And then based on your dimensions of your figure, here's like the silhouettes that are going to work best for you.
Oh, cool.
And then a big component of it is lifestyle. Like, what are they doing on a day-to-day life? And making sure that whatever they buy fits the life that they're living today and not just like, oh, that looks really cool on a mannequin.
Got it. Initial reaction seeing phase 1 and phase 2 that Ashley had put together was good. Every quality business has recurring or reoccurring revenue. Recurring means some sort of membership or subscription. Reoccurring is like Coca-Cola. You buy some Coca-Cola this month and next month, even though you're not on a subscription. And so the quality of a service or product is dictated by the percentage of customers that want to buy it again and again and again. The idea is that you want to acquire a customer once and have them pay you for the rest of their lives. So how do you make money?
Important question. So, onboarding package that I mentioned, $8,500. That's over the course of 60 days. Then it goes into either monthly at $2K a month or quarterly.
Alex also did say a filler word then. He said, so how do you make money? But filler words aren't the enemy here. The enemy is actually within. What I mean by that is filler words can be used in different ways. The way Alex used it then was he used it as a way to bridge the conversation. It's very blunt to just say, so how do you make money? Or, excuse me, even I did it then. It's very hard to say, how do you make money? That's quite blunt. And as I said before, Alex is a very straight to the point, blunt communicator. So doing that all the time, that can rub people up the wrong way.
At $4,500 a quarter. And then right now we also make about 10% of our revenue from commission from close. So we get about 10% margins from the vendors that we work with.
Okay.
And right now we just actually focused on having just this luxury tier. In the past we had 2 different tiers and we focused more on one time.
And you realize you make more money on the luxury tier, so you do more of that.
Yeah.
Love it.
All right, so that's what you sell, that's how you make money. Where do you find them?
So right now we're doing AdWords. We're spending about $300 a month with Google, and then we're also spending about $300 a month with Thumbtack. We have affiliates with other luxury-like services, so like matchmakers and.
She does a lot of question inflections, the woman. Thumbtack, affiliates, or whatever she said. She does a lot of the high ending sentences. If she wants to appear as a more powerful business person, she wants to stop doing that. She wants to end her sentences with a downward tone. We spend $300 a month on Thumbtack and matchmakers. Now, a reason why she's doing that also is because she knows she's there to get grilled. She knows that Alex is much more knowledgeable about this stuff than her. So as she says what she's doing, she's questioning to herself, does Alex approve? Could this be better? And this shows in the question inflection. Now, that's completely normal. We're human, that's completely fine. But you also want to be able to show the person who you know can grill you that what you do, you have conviction in. Even if you're not 100% sure, you know that for now, this is how I do it. I'm open to it changing, but for now, I do it like this.
Things like that. We host events, and then also, of course, client referrals.
Do you know what percentage of customers come from each of those? Roughly. If you don't, no worries. 4
are coming from affiliates.
Okay.
I think about a third is coming from the other 2, and then a third is coming from referrals.
So kind of like evenly split between referrals. Would you consider affiliates referrals or no?
No, I kind of segment those out.
Okay, so referrals is one, affiliates is another, then paid ads between Thumbtack and Google.
Yeah.
I like to understand what percentage of customers are coming from every source so that I can see, like,
Hands
sometimes
on the
there's
table
one where it's
again.
like, oh, 90% of my customers come from this. And then when I ask where they're allocating their time, it's like, well, I'm putting half my
really
time
like
in this
this,
thing is
yeah.
getting me 10% of my customers, and then
That's
the
a
other half of
big-
my time is
This
getting
is
me
one
90.
of the biggest thing you can take away from this video is hand gestures. Don't be afraid to put your hands across the table. Don't be afraid to take up space with your hands. I really like this about Alex. Big takeaway.
It's like, okay,
from the
well, then
video.
let's double down on that thing. And the next following question is like, okay, well, is this tapped out? Is this an exhausted source, or can we do more? And most times you can do more. Okay.
Great ideas can come from anywhere. With Wix,
Okay, so that's
Guys, that's it for this video. Listen, I need to think of a way to do this where I can somehow watch like the majority of the video, but I still give value. Because I can literally pause on any little thing I see. But that is it for today, guys. Yeah, biggest takeaway from this video is hand gestures. Please, your next meeting, Your next interview, don't be afraid to map out your problems. Say, I took my company from A to B. We were paining here, but then we were able to go here. Guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video tomorrow. See you later. Oh shit.